Yo, welcome, low budget leaguers, people with no money in your wallets. It is I, Mikey Poo, with Joey Sloss and Bacon here. How y'all doing?
Magnificent. How you doing?
Oh, it's good. It's a good day. I've been looking forward to this series for a while now because I do think these are two of the top teams. I mean, obviously they're in the top, upper bracket, but
I
uh,
agree. I
I
agree.
expect to see a three-game series. But
I would hope
I
so.
guess we'll yeah. And you both are still in the playoffs, so which of these teams
Looks
would you
like
rather
they're
face right now?
starting draft here already. We got
Oh,
Olaf and an Akali ban. It looks like.
oh, do we have I just had to
Yeah,
click.
it's in the chat.
Oh, there. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Lily a ban as well.
Yeah, it looks like they're really trying to bear down on Lest here,
Are
which
they
makes
playing
sense.
against Bacon? Because
I think they gotta be worried about less versus Jarvan. That thing is a menace on the Rift.
What were you saying, Mikey?
because you played so much Olaf, I was like, is this a Bacon fan?
Uh, yeah. He's been playing a lot of Olaf. Lest is too. Looking at his stats, he's done well on it.
So with the ban, you think maybe they're looking to play a CC heavy team?
Oh yeah. I mean, it just can be really hard to put down Olaf if he gets even a slight lead early. It's just such a menace. You can't really get
Yeah,
him
champ
off your
snowballs
back
real
line once
hard.
he's on it. Yeah. So no amount of peel will stop an Olaf.
Yeah,
True.
I expect Dream to get three banned here, or at least two banned minimum.
Yeah,
Um,
and then the Blitzcrank ban as well.
interesting.
Banning Jerry's Diana. That is really strong too.
Yeah, I think that it's because Dream also does play at mid, so is the
It's a
duo ban.
double ban there,
Yeah,
So this is what
and
I'm
kind of
expecting. Ezreal first pick.
surprising not to see the Irelia. They might be
Well,
Dynamic might have something you can play into it then. It seems.
correct. I think you're going with the aspect of kind of what you did last. Good chance he just plays Malphite mid and negates everything.
Mm-hmm.
yep, yep.
And I think they're prepared for that
We got
because
an
that's
Ezreal for most likely Creek, I would imagine, and a Wukong for Lest. It looks like.
isn't
I
that
really
one of Les's best champions too, right?
Yeah, he picks that one quite
If that is
often as
not
well.
his best champ, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
interesting.
mean, he's definitely performed on it before though, so we'll have to see how it goes. Not as much of a carry as some of his other junglers can be, though. I would imagine, just as the
I
champion
know that.
itself.
I wonder if they're flexing that pick. Probably not. I think Lest is
No,
just taking the Wukong.
yeah, I've never seen Brick play Woo, but I mean, he might pull it out. You never know.
Yeah. Hey, you never saw him play Jax before either.
Isa, I'm
Kai'Sa,
surprised.
yeah. No, not at all.
Well, I mean, Prize likes to tell me how bad that champion is, and he picks it.
I
So I
mean,
don't know.
it's so good in with Wukong, no? With the ult, every time Wukong ults, it's getting so many stacks on the enemy
I mean,
team
I
for him.
agree, but like, I'm
Ooh,
surprised. Like, I feel like Corky's open,
Tom
which
Kench,
matches
that's a
Ezreal pretty
classic.
well.
Tom
That's
Kent is.
probably a
Yeah.
flex.
Uh,
Has Iris played Tom Kench?
Yeah, that's a flex. He has played top lane
I
Tom
do
Yeah.
think
Kench before.
Asian will. I
Oh,
do think Asian will take
there's
it though, because it's one
Mumu
of Asian's
jungle. Yeah,
Yeah.
favorite
Asian
supports right
loves
now.
that. Yeah, Asian loves that champ. And we got an Amumu jungle for Jerry. Looks like Jerry's been playing a lot of Amumu
So,
lately.
yeah, I
Honestly.
mean they got the CC and engage so far on Real How to Play Pokemon. They have a
Yeah.
good poke as well with Ezreal.
Tom Kench is just so nice for saving the carry too.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry's been playing a lot of Amumu recently. Played it against us in scrims the other day. Uh,
Looks like
So
it
they're
is
playing
gonna
full
be
engage.
Roam heavy game supports here. It's gonna be 1v1 bot lane. Looks like.
I mean, yeah, I mean if they catch Ezreal or somebody, we're kind of going in Kai'Sa will come. But I mean, Tom Kench can kind of prevent that as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say full engage against Tom Kench isn't always the best, but
Well, he only saved 2 targets though. I mean, 1 target. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
if Dream plays a mobile mage here, he gets caught. I mean, Ezreal has self peel too, and then they can just instantly turn. It just depends.
yeah. I think Dream has to play something with self peel here.
I
Maybe.
am liking Dream's team so far, but they're really gonna have to pull out some big more damage here because they are very far from having enough damage right now.
Yeah, I
Top
assume the
lane.
next.
What am I gonna guess top lane? I'm thinking Orin for Brick
Cassante
Machine maybe.
for Irez.
Well, I'm
maybe
thinking Brick.
Cassante. Yeah, Brick.
Yeah, I mean, Cassante is a good probable if they want more tanky, but like,
I mean, yeah, I like the Ornn. Maybe Shen, honestly. I'm thinking of Shen
I'm
here.
not gonna lie, I think Camille counters the Kaiser Khan pretty hard if he wants to opt for that solution.
He could, yeah. I mean,
He likes
Irez
it.
does like that, right? Yeah.
Also,
Victor
another
ban,
like
Yone ban.
good pick so far into that team to counter is like Mordekaiser is a well top lane, but they're gonna need another AD pick mid then if that's the case.
Surprised with the Aurora ban. Aurora, yeah, Galio. Dream hates that champion. I can see that one going through. Yep. A lot of mid lane bans this game. 7 total. Let's see what they're thinking here. Probably giving... They're probably giving counter pick the dynamic, no?
I would assume,
Yeah.
because that's that threat of last pick Malphite still in the game.
I would hope they're giving it to dynamic at least.
I mean, they should not last pick top lane tank. Jack's top.
Jax is interesting.
Really? Has Brick played that much?
Well,
He
he just
played
played
it
it
against
earlier.
today. Yeah. Well,
We had
we'll
our
see.
losers. We had our losers bracket game, which Brick and Vacant were both part of.
Yeah, I played
Gotcha.
Mordekaiser into him. Well, we'll have to see.
Well, how was it?
I mean, I won lane pretty hard, but
Gotcha.
Cassante, yeah. I mean, Cassante is definitely a good pick into Jax, I think.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Jax does mixed damage. Cassante is known for stacking his armor. Like, I think you can duel him.
It's Cassante stacks both armor and MR. It doesn't matter which
Does
one he
it?
builds. Yeah. So he can build Jack Show and Unending.
Here's what we pick mid here.
I think Cassante
Jax
just
could
wins that
definitely
matchup,
build
doesn't
like
he?
Triforce. Not early on, I don't think. It depends on if Irez plays around Jax passive or not. If he fights him when Jax doesn't have passive stacked, he should be able to get some
Syndra.
favorable trades.
Honestly, Syndra's pretty good. And it stops Loud to engage as well or E. Like,
Yeah,
Kong going in,
this is
Rakan,
a
Jax,
very
like everything.
beefy team from Dream team right here.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard for them to actually disengage on them. Like, look at their comp. It's full engage
Yeah.
so far. In the side lane, it's Jax or Cassante who's going to win that. I mean,
I
late
mean-
game, I really don't know. I mean, I know Cassante is just a broken champion.
He's gonna be a menace, even in team fights with his W's. You can't really hold that guy down much. So, and Hui.
Ooh, Hui, okay.
interesting.
Yeah, not much tankiness on Peacekeepers. Some bruisers, I'd say,
No.
but
But I
Well-
mean, to be fair, not like they do have good damage on Pokemon, but not a whole bunch, right? So, I mean, I kind of
Well,
like.
I mean, I don't
both
know.
teams
Cassante
are-
does decent damage. Syndra does.
Yeah.
So does Amumu.
with all
Yeah,
out.
sure.
He can. I mean, he can quite literally one shot you in all out, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It looks like they're getting ready to start game.
nice. Who do we think won draft overall?
I like We Rather Plays Pokemon Draft way better. I think they answered correctly
Yeah.
into what they picked by
Yeah.
far.
I think that Tom Kench is going to be huge against all the engage, and then Ezreal, like you said, can
Yeah.
self-heal.
And then Syndra E is also going to be really good to stop.
It's really
And so
hard
will Amumu all.
for them to live through a Syndra here, honestly, and it's going to be almost impossible for them to pick Syndra either.
Yeah, I mean, I think they answered correctly. The game is like, if We Rather Pokemon messes up and Peacekeepers can take effective of that. If not, then I think they're going to be, I think just going to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alone. I think they forced too hard on those three champions they picked.
It's
I
going to
will
be
say-
a hard game for PK, I feel.
Although
He-
to counteract that, they could go AP Kaisa Bill, Hui Poke, and that might be enough.
Yeah, they don't have a... I mean, the only really consistent way to get onto him is a Mumu, right?
Yeah. That's literally
Well-
it. Or they pick with Syndra E. That's the only time they're ever going to get on.
But then again, Ezreal, if Ezreal's hitting stuff and isn't behind, it's going to be a decent amount of poke there too. And Hui poke is very choreographed a lot of the time.
For sure. And if Hui overextends, there's no mobility, he has no flash, he's kind of just dead into that team.
Yeah, he would be. Also, I feel even if Hui builds double burn, with Tom, Amumu, Cassante, they're gonna be so unkillable. A lot of the damage is gonna have to come from Jax and Kaisa.
I agree. I mean, going in,
Mhm.
who wins early game, Jax or Cassante?
It like I was saying before, it really depends on if Irez plays around the Jax passive or not. Because Jax passive is he gets up to, I believe, 6 stacks of attack speed when hitting anything, including minions. So if he fights Jax while the passive isn't stacked, he can definitely win a trade into him.
I'm just thinking here, like, where does Solomon Khan, like, what does he play for early game? Does he play for Dragon? Does he play for Grubs?
I think he plays for Grubs here, no?
Well, I don't know, because I'm thinking, like, this Jax or Cassante win early game. I don't know. I mean, although
It's
it
a
seems
skill.
like
It's a very skill matchup, top lane.
so it's a skill matchup. So, I mean, I feel like, because Irez has more games on Cassante than Brick has on Jax.
Yeah,
so,
by far. Yes.
So, I mean, going into it, we're thinking this is probably favored for Irez.
I would have to imagine so, because the main thing also is you can basically completely counteract Jack's stun with your W on Cassante, right? So if he times the W on Cassante, then
Correct.
Brick is gonna have a bad time, basically.
So you're saying less Force needs to focus bot side then this game?
Yeah, I would think so.
Which is also another troublesome because he's got to focus bot side into a Tom Kench Ezreal.
Unkillable.
And their only CC they have is if Rakan hits his knockup, or he has ult, which is going to be really hard into an Ezreal Tom Kench.
Yeah. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, especially post 6, level 6. You're never killing that Ezreal.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Or they could look mid lane. I mean, Syndra overextends, no flash.
Yeah. I mean,
but I feel like mid lane's just going to be.
It's going to be
this is where like I played this matchup probably at least like 30 times. It's just, you know, Koi Rumble ults mid lane, wave on repeat, and Syndra just farms it, and it's just both you guys rotate and hope you win the skirmishes in the jungle or the bot lane or etc.
I think Lest is gonna have to make some difficult choices for this game, where he wants to do, where he wants to go. Unless one of his laners like pull something out, it's gonna be a little bit hard. So I think, but the 3v3 bot side, right? Who do you think wins that? I'm not very, proficient in bot lane matchups, honestly. Here.
Honestly, they have enough burst from the Wukong Kaisa with the Wukong CC, and they could one shot like anybody. They could time it correctly, so Tom Kench can't W away to kill him or Mumu. Honestly, I think it can go either way. I think their comp is easier to execute though. Like the Wukong Kaisa Rakan's kind of like easier to execute compared to like Ezreal. Like he needs to weave and like play good Ezreal is hard. So we'll see. That's what it comes down to, I think, in my opinion.
Oh, we're just waiting to get through the. Here we are. We're in game now, so guess we're about to find out. I'd say it is pretty hard bot lane too, though. Yeah, Kaisa Rakan is definitely a good pair there. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of roaming this game though from the supports with these two picks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we know Asian likes to play like a lot toward mid side, get drink fed. He's like their carry of their team, staple. So.
I mean, this game does heavily rely on if Syndra does well or not, too, right?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
It does.
We'll have to find out, because if Syndra gets fed, there's no one on their team who can live through that.
And now I win.
Stacking in the top mid bush, I see.
Wily one.
Interesting. They almost walked into it as well. Oh. There's those pings. Looks like Dream Team did get that early cheeky ward onto the enemy blue buff, and vice versa for PK. Normally, I'd see them going for the chickens ward, but
yeah, I wonder if Wukong is looking for an invade here on the top side.
Yeah. A little bit poke mid lane, nothing too serious. He is starting top. He might look to jungle to the side here, straight into 3 camps into enemy jungle. They did ward red side. Both teams have warded red side blue buff, so they'll know if Jerry invades. A lot of early trading here, bot lane as well. Pretty even overall. Looks like Irez also gave Cryo early top. Let me make sure. Can you guys see the game here? Just make sure.
Yep.
Okay. Not much happening around the map yet, other than bot lane. It looks like. Brick is.
I mean, I think bot lane's wave state is good. That's where they want to keep the wave at. They can't get ganked.
Yeah. Definitely. If
Mid
bot
lane,
lane,
big trade.
if bot lane doesn't get out of control for Dream's team, then they're looking really good here. And it's so easy to farm on Ezreal if you're sitting here. You're not going to be missing any CS.
I know Prize is one of the big carries for Peacekeepers, so like denying him not getting any early game kills is very important.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm guessing they're not looking to try to get that, like, just right there I said, if Irez W's the E, Jaxie, he's at a really bad spot. And that's such a bad trade for Brick. Yep. And Irez is still full. And Irez didn't even use a pot there, and has biscuits. Looks like Dream also got some good trades mid lane into Dynamic. Dynamic is getting pretty low on mana already.
Running the electrocute setup. Haven't seen that in I know they buffed this. He's going for aggressive trading in the mid lane.
Yeah, he's probably looking for to get a lead here. It looks like he's already getting a decent CS lead as well into Dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely there.
Yeah. Brick is in a terrible spot right now. Irez is TPing back to lane while Brick is still catching that last wave.
Wukong is heading topside though. See how that goes.
Yeah. Looks like Jerry just invaded as well. Got the chickens from him. Now going to his bot. At this point, Brick is looking, he's going to need some help. If Irez just Irez is getting a little too aggressive, I would say. He doesn't need to do anything here except just let the wave push into him, let Brick lose all of that. Bot lane, their wave is not in the spot where they want it to be no longer, and they're having some troubles getting that in now.
No, I mean, that wave will slow push back toward them. They're fine.
Yeah, it looks like Prize is hitting it. Oh.
Yeah.
If they left the wave alone a little bit, I feel like Dream's team would have been.
Movement is down here. Gapping might be down here. I'll do Prize.
And Jerry's ganking
here. He can flash Q here. Here he
That's
hits
big.
it.
Big first blood. They might get
Prize
Prize
goes
as well.
down too.
Yeah.
Oh, Q goes wide. Doesn't matter. Kalman dies for it
Still
though.
worth it.
That's a barrier. Okay. Well,
yeah,
it worked out for them.
But yeah, no, that's still really good for them. They're one kill away from feats now. Brick is just having to watch top lane as Irez farms.
Yeah, and mid CS at lead is just building and building.
Yeah, mid lane also looks to not be going well either for Dynamic.
I mean, that's what I expect though. Like the
Yeah.
rank difference, it's to not be expected.
Mm-hmm.
But the top lane, I kind of expected a little bit more to be even. Honestly, there's like similar ranked players.
Yeah, but
They're
I
both
think
gold,
it's just
right?
the champion mastery difference. No, I believe Irez is plat. They're both
He's
plat
gold.
actually. I believe. I don't know for sure, but I
Okay,
think
but they're similar. They're similar rank.
Yeah, they are similar rank.
Yeah.
I think it's more of just the difference of how comfortable they are on the champions, honestly. So, Irez has played a lot more Cassante than Brick has of Jax. Probably knows the ins and outs of the trading patterns a lot better. It seems to be that way, honestly. He's been trading very well, for the most part. I mean, even with those kills bot lane, though, Prize is still up gold on Creek. Though, Asian is up gold on Rakan. Yeah.
Yeah.
happens here.
It was fine spot for the bot lane. This is perfect for them.
Yeah, it looks like Prize is just setting up a slow push.
Green taking a good trade chunk.
Oh wow.
Wait,
Green
all
might
coming
go
out.
down here. He still has flash.
Still has
he hasn't
flash.
used it. Oh, there we go.
Almost a
Gets-
solo
barely
bullet
gets
by
out.
Dynamic.
Yeah. He kind of needed
A
that,
little bit of,
honestly. That would have evened out the gold in mid lane for him. Because Dream does
That's
still
a-
have TP, so it's not too punishing for him.
Nah, but no flash though. Wukong or like a Rakan roam. He's definitely vulnerable now. He has to be careful how he plays.
Yeah. He cannot be nearly as aggressive as he has been in this lane so far. Let's see. Yeah, not much happening bot. Just farming from the lane down is Ezreal. What more can you expect? They don't need to make anything happen here. It's better if they don't, right? If they don't have the jungler around. Pretty, for the most part, slow game so far, other than the gank bot lane. Looks like both junglers are just doing their normal clears for now.
Yeah, I wonder if we see a bot lane fight going on here. Wukong clearing down.
That's my bad. Okay, we'll go back to directed here. Let's see. Well, we're gonna have some objectives spawning in here soon now, though, so we'll have to see what their plan is around those. They did already get one dragon to the side of PK, but Grubs will be spawning in just over a minute now. And I would have to imagine Pokemon would get the advantage going to those.
Oh yeah, I mean they traded Dragon for 3 grubs, it looks like, so.
Should be fine here.
Kong is recalling. Outside's gonna respawn first though, so I wonder if they'll contest. Because the grubs are spawning in a minute. I'm assuming Tom Kench will be backing soon, looking to go up there. As it looks like
I
he's
would
doing
imagine
that right
he is
now.
backing right now. Yeah.
Will Gaffic do the same and answer it? It appears he is.
Yeah,
so
he
this
is.
will be a
He is gonna be behind, though.
topside fight. So this will be a banger fight coming up soon, I feel like. See how this plays out.
Yeah.
I mean, going into it though, I mean Dynamic has flash, Wukong has flash, Fender does not.
This is interesting. Ira's just
So if they
gave
capitalize
top
on that.
Yeah, that is true. They have stuff to play around here, but I don't.
I mean, Jax looks like he can't do as much on his CS lead. It's
No.
big. He's already chunked out before this fight coming out.
Yeah, I mean the item difference is decent here.
Yeah, I mean, he crashes this wave,
He
he
has a
instantly rotates
full-
down.
Irez has full boots and a chain vest on Jax, basically.
Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I mean, Cassante has Prio though.
Yep. he
Definitely
does
way
have
stronger. If I was Cassante here, I'm looking to play off like if Rakan looks to engage or like Wukong. It looks like they're just giving it. Makes sense. Top lane cannot rotate for this.
I mean, Dragon's up in 45 seconds, so they'll have enough time to potentially contest.
Yeah,
Dragon
I mean
as
they can
well.
definitely contest. It's kind of unfortunate though. Like I would like to see like Peacekeepers either knowing that you probably should have known like topside.
Rise is
You
getting
know,
a little too low here
fine.
for this drag fight. No?
they might look like to kill Creek here or
Yeah.
manning bot lane.
Oh yeah, they're gonna dive him here. Creek's in a bad spot.
Yeah, how he plays it.
Oh, that's
Nice
a good
flash.
flash.
That doesn't matter.
That's definitely a good shot. Good try though.
We got.
Ting has
Sure,
put himself in a very
they can
bad
still fight
spot.
this though. I mean, Rakan no ult.
He's going a
Tyson no
little
ult.
too early.
Wait, no
though.
ult. They can fight this
Yeah.
easily.
They can go in here. Oh, Ting goes down a little too quick though.
They
I
killed
got a
Wukong.
trade. Fighting top lane as well. Irez might get a kill here. Oh,
Flash from
taking
Rick.
a bad tower shot.
See, they look for a tower
He's
dive.
fine though. He could look for a
Looks-
tower dive here. It'd be good for Irez to trade 1-for-1.
Look like they get the dragon.
Yeah, they do. They
Definitely.
traded one kill for
man,
Dragon basically.
They sold it. Yeah, I mean, they definitely relate to that.
TP.
Like knowing that. Well, we'll see.
Oh,
Ezreal is here though. I mean, Tom Kench has his W.
Brick just put himself in a
Top
terrible
lane might
spot
be
as well.
died.
Yeah,
Top lane solo died.
and they do get Dragon. Oh, flash from Jerry and Way. And some
Good luck.
dynamic. Yeah. Overall, very good turn of events for Pokemon.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Dynamic might be in trouble here. He has
Yeah.
no flash.
He's too slow to get away,
They're
too.
all- Yep.
That's exactly what you don't want to see. Is
Green
Dream
might
getting
die here.
kills.
Craig
Oh,
dies as well.
that's
We're trading all
good
around the
return.
map.
Yeah,
That's definitely, you don't want to see that from Creek though. I mean, like,
yeah.
didn't have to die there. Died, which is
And he's
not
losing
great.
2 full waves. One cannon wave as well.
I mean, Jerry's there to
At least, yeah.
catch up.
They might go look for kill and prize. Nope, they're letting him walk out here. But Jerry does get the full wave, so not as bad as it could have been. But
Could've been way
Creek
worse,
is
not
closing in on a 2K gold deficit, though. At this point,
Yeah, I don't know how he gets into this game.
it's gonna be kind of hard, honestly. But as long as Dream keeps getting money mid lane, they should be fine
I mean-
overall.
Creek getting dove again.
Oh, that was a really good
Oh,
ult
trade.
by Creek. He predicted
Really
it.
good trade.
Yeah. Not too bad. Sadly, the kill does go to prize, but at least
Yeah.
Creek trades something for it. So
Pride's going to deal with a Fed Amumu, a Fed Syndra, and a Fed Cassante.
it's gonna be very hard. There's so much CC on the team. Irez gets a really good knockback. Brick might die here. It's very hard to get away from a Cassante, and he goes, yeah, that should seal it for Brick. Dealing with a Fed Cassante is really hard, especially for an ADC.
I feel like nobody respects Iris as Cassante.
No, they really don't. Cassante is a very scary champion if played well. He's pretty unkillable. He gets, how much? It's like 40% damage reduction in his W, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a really good blindable top laner. He has like
Yeah.
everything you want.
Yeah, CC, damage, mobility, tankiness, very tanky as well. Really, there's nothing Cassante doesn't have, honestly, right?
AP damage.
Yeah, I guess. That's fair.
They'll think twice.
That'd be a... Hey, it does have true damage, though, to make up for it.
Sorry, no, he builds items that do AP damage. It's fine.
Yeah, that too. He'll build Sunfire, or probably the MR version of it, actually.
Yeah, looking at the stats right now, I mean, decent goal lead from the bot lane.
Yeah.
Mid lane farm lead is increasing. Same thing for top lane. Top lane farm lead is getting rough.
It's getting pretty massive.
That goal lead is getting really rough.
Dream is basically partially making up for... The Dream is making up for bot lane, and then Irez is giving them the rest of their lead top. That's what's happening right now. Right now they're sitting at... They're 2.5K
Okay,
gold
here.
up. Got a good fight going on.
Still have the moonwall.
Got TPs
He's not
coming in.
engaging here.
Comes
White ult
Irez.
coming as well. There goes down Gapik. Prize is down as well.
Tragic for the side of PK.
And this is just how I expected comp to go.
Yeah. I mean, they're all living on 1 HP because they're so tanky. It's just
I agree. I mean,
impossible.
I'm pretty sure I'm safe to say here, like, this is probably game in this instance. Like, the only way they lose is
They have to throw at this
Peacekeeper
point.
make, like, yeah, like, they have to just misplay so hard. And Peacekeeper punch.
they're
If
now-
not, they're pretty
Yeah.
cooked.
They're now 4K gold up, and honestly, ADC into Pokemon's comp is so hard to play, and especially such a short range ADC like Kaisa. Even though he has tied for most golden game with the Moo and Syndra, it's so hard to play with the just pure amount of CC that Pokemon has.
Yeah, I mean, they have 6 grubs. They have the pushing power. They're about to get the Herald. Definitely
Yeah.
take down the tower with the 6 grubs. I mean,
They
they
have
already have
feats.
1 dragon.
They should have feats. Yeah, they do have feats as well. It's gonna be so hard to deal with them. This Cassante can basically just build for Kaisa and not worry about anyone else at this point.
I mean, the goal lead is about 4K.
Yeah,
A little bit more than that.
which is a lot for 16 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a very hard time coming back from this one. It's more in the hands of Dream's team at this point. Dream messing up his combo mid though. They're looking for drag here. Cassante is roaming down for it. It will be at least the 4v4 if Creek comes up. Or if Creek doesn't come up. Oh, and they're heralding mid. They're gonna have to respond to that herald. They're most likely gonna give Dragon here.
Well, I mean, that might kill it with 6 grubs.
Maybe. No one's staying, yeah. They do have 4 people there as well.
Yeah.
Looks like they're just giving that top tower though. Which honestly might be better for... We'd rather pay Pokemon just to give that top tower. It'll make it exponentially harder for Brick to farm waves. And Brick is already so behind at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're just going to get mid tower with the pressure here from top lane.
Yeah,
They
they're
might even get
trading.
another one here. Well, he's bot lane. They could get another one here. They want to stay. They have 6 grubs. They're opting out.
Yeah, they don't have vision. It's a little risky for only 3 man to go in there. They don't want to throw.
Oh yeah,
the
but they
lead.
saw where Hoy was in Jax, and it's gonna be a 3-on-3.
Did they see where Wei was? He was sitting in their jungle at the time.
But they, that may have missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, they don't.
I don't think they had vision of Hui. Also, it was wasn't it Tom? It was Tom Kench, Amumu, and Ezreal mid, which is their least fed carry champ on their team. They don't have nearly as much damage as if they had Cassante or Syndra there.
That's true.
We do. Dragon is actually coming up here very soon as well. It looks like. So we're. Is that Dragon time? No, sorry, I was looking at the wrong timer. That is my bad. What's the one above that?
The Otacon.
Oh, it's Otacon. It's Otacon that's coming up. Okay, and it is bot side. Though I doubt either team is going to be looking for an Otacon this early into the game. Good poke bot lane. I can't imagine much. Oh. They're going in hard mid
Ezreal.
lane.
Diving into Ezreal. Ulting in.
Oh my. Yeah, I mean, that was nearly good.
I mean, Moon is here. Tom Kench is going back in. He might die, but Moon might trade.
It's
Moon
very
has
hard
flash.
for Creek to go in on
Syndra's
this
TPing
fight.
in.
Yeah, this is very bad.
Interesting.
That's a... Yeah, that's a really bad TP from
Jax.
Brick, honestly. From Jax. He's losing a lot mid or top lane right now as well. They are converging on Cassante though. Looks like he might get picked, huh? Last Force almost dies there as well. Oh, good flash ult. Prize almost goes down. Wait, Prize was half a second from dying there. If that Q went off.
Champion.
Yeah. They nearly traded less for it as well, but sadly they did
Honestly,
not get it.
What I would like to see there, while Cassante was fighting 3-man top and less Force was 1 HP, I think they should converge on the Otacon and should have forced it there.
Yeah, they definitely should have. They
That's
know
what
4 people are off the fight there. Maybe they just feel like they didn't have enough
And they
damage
know-
or didn't think about it. If or
Yeah,
even
no
if
brick, no TP.
yeah, especially with that. Oh.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Wukong also no ult, neither does Kai, so that means good time to converge.
They definitely
Wukong
should
no
have.
ult.
There. Looks like they're just fighting for vision right now, mainly. They are. Looks like they might be trying to force an Otacon. They have 4 people moving towards it right now. They do see Jerry farming top lane, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they
they're
might
forcing
capitalize
it.
on this.
Brick is backing as well to run down, most likely.
I wonder how they answer it. Oh, this is the
Sante's-
healing one. They can delay it a little bit.
Yeah, whoever gets this though almost is guaranteed to win the fight after.
Sure. I mean, they're going to miss the smite. The movement's just
Yeah.
not there.
They killed Wukong. Oh no, they didn't. That's my bad. I was looking at the
Dynamic,
wrong
no
thing.
flash. No flash. Might be caught. Movement has ult still.
Even if they die here, it's It's not too bad.
No, he doesn't. Moonwall's still down. Coming up real soon.
Yeah.
There it is. He has it.
Withdrawal.
Oh, there is
yep,
on the Kaisa.
they're getting wiped here.
Yeah, even with the Otacon, they
I
still
mean,
got wiped. It's still good
they
for them
only-
because I mean they get 2 kills. But
Well, yeah, they got bounty off it. That's the main thing. If they didn't get that a bounty, it would have been bad. Or not bad, but it would have been even. But since they got the bounty from Solomon from Khan, they come out even, or not even, above. Prize is getting scarily fed now, though. He is already at 10k gold.
yeah, that's not what you want to see. It looks like he is opting in for the AP build, the W. Good mixed build. I think that's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be very. He kind of needs to. It's gonna be hard to kill anyone if he goes one single damage type here.
I cannot agree more.
Now it's time to fight over Dragon. They're waiting for Jerry to get there still, though. They don't have their engage. If it's a full-on 5v5 like this, Dream's team does have a decent chance of winning this, though.
I mean, they do. I mean,
The
if
only
they can
thing
look
they
onto the back line.
If they can get, if the Amumu can get on Prize, they'll be in a very good spot, or Cassante. But Amumu does not have ult for this fight either.
Rating.
Yeah.
Enemy goes down, so does Prize. Onto the back line. Iris is still tanky, still doing a lot of damage. Solmacon's still in there.
On the back line. Dynamic's about to go down.
Dynamic goes down. Freak is
That's
still
both
alive.
their carries down.
Moving forward
Iris should be able to just 2v1 this if he needs
yeah,
to.
Iris 100% wins this. As long as Joe doesn't miss overstep.
Yeah.
Gap pickle. And there's a Wukong. There's split. This might actually happen. Exactly what we didn't want to see.
Yeah.
That's real.
Pretty, I mean, 3 for 3 so far, so it's not too bad, but not what you want to see.
No, Junimi definitely overstepping.
Yeah.
Oh, not great.
And he gave it his shutdown to Kaisa as well. Kaisa's over 11k gold already.
I don't think Muma had ult either because he didn't use it.
No, he did
unless it was
not.
Down, or he got burst.
He did not have ult when that fight started. He shouldn't.
I don't know
have
if
had
Tom Cash had it either.
Everyone had ults but Amumu there for Dream's side. Now it's a Dragon fight B2 here. Iris is looking like he might get picked. Nope, he gets out. It's a dash away. He's taking too many Kaisa W's.
I mean,
though.
all their ults are pretty much up for Peacekeepers.
Yeah.
They're missing a couple of vital. They're missing Cassante.
does get-
Muma going engage solo. That's a dynamic.
They get Dynamic,
one shot.
but Dynamic's not the problem.
Dream.
Prize goes a little too
Oh,
hard
one
there.
shot in Prize. This fight's
That
over.
is. Yep, that's over. That's terrible for
down for Gap.
Peacekeepers.
Might trade Jax.
Does not. That
Nope.
Prize got a little too greedy there. Thought he could one shot. Went into 3 of them. And Dream punished him for it. He got the stun off and the ult and killed him.
Yep.
That is not what you want to see for PK. They had a really good chance to come back there. Now, we'd rather
I'd
play
be looking to
Pokemon
trade
is
in a
on
bot
their
tower.
sole point. Yeah, they should get bot tower off this as well. They're gonna get mid tower too potentially here. It's really hard for them to engage into these fights to peel for Prize at this point. They're with Jax being so far behind, and Wukong is not nearly tanky enough to deal with the team. I don't know how Peacekeepers is gonna try to play these fights right now. Dynamic did get picked by Amumu there, which was very bad for them. They had no peel.
Yeah, I mean their best way is maybe they want to look their front to back with the way damage is good. I mean Wukong get tanky enough with Jax, it's fine maybe. If not, then they have to look for an angle into Syndra and kill him.
Yeah.
But even if they do that, the Mumu is so strong, so is Cassante. And Mumu has 10k gold, most gold on the team, 3 items.
And he has Leandri's, Sunfire and the
Abyssal Mask.
Abyssal Mask. He has damage tank items as well. He is definitely doing some work here in these team fights.
Yeah, Edrill also has 2
Cassante-
items too. He's gonna be doing
Cassante
damage as well.
is scaling off of resistances, and he has a lot of resistances at this point in the game now. He's nearly 3 items. It's definitely gonna be hard. It's very
I mean,
hard
most gold,
for Kaisa
though.
to.
On
Yeah.
the Kaisa. Surprise.
This is just a. If it wasn't such a hard team for Kaisa to play into, it would be a lot better for him here. Be looking a lot different, but he can't one-shot both or all of Dream, Amumu, and Cassante before at least
We're
one of them
going,
gets
yeah.
onto him. Irez
Looking for a
is
cheesy
definitely
bot lane. We'll see how this goes.
yeah. Nope, he gets stunned.
Runs out.
Unlucky. He walks straight into him, but doesn't get the. Did he have ult there? Yeah, he could have vaulted if he got there just a little earlier. Whipping in prize off of a mid lane here. They know they're looking for a gank. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if Tom Kench just sat near Syndra for most of the game now. If Syndra lives, they'll most likely win the fight.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has flash up, but Irez. So
Yeah, and Irez doesn't necessarily really need it, honestly.
yeah, I mean,
Every single
these all
ability's
have
up.
flash,
Other than that, yeah.
but Rakan.
Yeah, but Rakan and Irez. And Irez
That's
should
so-
be up pretty soon looking at it. Same with Rakan. Within the next minute or two.
Yeah, we'll see if somebody tries to force a Baron here, or they might just play for Dragon. I don't know.
Yeah. They
Soul is coming up, or maybe they look to trade.
He is going in for Vision here. He used W in. They could have definitely punished hard off that had Ting hit that Q. Asia. Looks like they might try to set up for it. They do have everyone on the top side here going straight for Baron. At least get vision control. Yep, they're going for it. Wukong is in the bot lane. They see him. They have a ward on his blue. They know he's not there.
I mean, they definitely have no burst, so
Yeah.
they'll be able to burst in time.
Looks like he might barely not make it to Baron. He's gonna be so close. Oh wait, it got delayed. Oh, Jerry still gets it.
They're just getting one shot back there.
They
Left
just
force,
don't have
Rick.
nearly enough damage.
Wait, still alive?
Wei doesn't do nearly enough damage here to
Running
kill.
down Yapik.
Yep.
Down goes Yapik. Unlucky to see.
Just how it went. They just did not have enough damage to get through a Mumu and
Is it going in?
Prize going in. He's going straight for tower. If he gets hit, that's his downfall.
Honestly,
He's getting
It
a
was
little
kinda
desperate here.
it was like a hero play they need. He tried. They both
Yeah.
live at 1 HP. It was unfortunate. It was a good look in my book, though.
It was definitely a good look. He just barely got clipped by that Sindri. It goes a lot farther than you would think. And they get Dragon off this too. This game is really starting to get out of hand for PK now.
For sure. I mean, I think Dream to me Syndra is one of the better ones I've seen in this league. I know there's a lot of Syndra players.
She's very good as well, right? She's been good for a while
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, Champ's definitely been a viable champion to play. I think Champ's not been in a bad spot. I think Champ's good.
Yeah.
So people should play it.
Especially how well she scales when she got her new passive as well with the
Yeah.
splinters. If you're stacking properly, getting that execute is massive. We'll just have to see what Dream Team plans to do here. Looks like they're planning on doing a 4-1, but Irez looks like he might get caught top lane.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be able to waste a lot of time, though. He's so tanky if they do that.
I mean, I don't think those three could even kill him, honestly, if he.
Well, I mean, they
decides
might. I
not
mean,
to.
Wukong has armor pen with the Q, and then he has Black Cleaver as well. Jax
I
has,
just-
2 damage to Blade Running King. So, I mean, it
He's
might take a
just-
minute, but they might be able to do it.
He's just so close to his tower right now. I don't feel like they would have enough time. If he pushed out, definitely, but
Dynamic Flash going down.
yeah, that's big. Jerry's definitely gonna be looking on him now. Yep.
Might be called 2-man movement into a 2-man stun.
Yeah, this is really bad
Now,
for PK.
and I'm assuming that's
And-
probably game here. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, that's very bad for PK. They might be able to just end. That is, I mean, Dynamic was their only real wave clear, especially with these Baron minions.
Definitely overextended a little bit. Jerry capitalized on that. We'll see though. It's still 3-man up. Can he defend? Syndra is backing. I'm assuming she probably will TP back. Yes, there she is.
Just gonna keep applying pressure. They might go for mid tower here if they see their wave is under tower.
The Iris is really tanked. Bot wave's coming in, engaging. Oh,
They get the tower.
Brick is happy.
Brick is gonna go down here maybe?
No,
He
no,
lives.
he's alive. No, he does go down. Ezreal.
Prize gets ulted by Cassante. Half health
Prize
now.
is split from the fight. Looking to chase him down. This is
And
personal
Prize
vengeance.
flash.
Instead of ending the game. Iris going for
my.
oh. Down
You
goes
auto from half
Prize.
health.
Iris sent a personal message there.
Yeah, he was not letting him get away. That was their last hope of getting out of that game, is getting Prize out. And the Nexus falls.
Yeah, I don't think anything Lust Force can do here to stop.
No.
First time Iris has won the lane. All LBL split. New man.
That was a pretty impressive win there, honestly. Those were solo kills, not even Jerry was not there to get him for him.
I mean, honestly, pretty clean game. They played it well on the top side mid. Fortunately, they had looks on the bot lane, just wasn't enough to, you know, to make the goal lead even. It was definitely a good try though.
Yeah, it was
From
definitely a good game.
I
They
just
bring
think their
that-
comp.
Yeah.
Was not it. They
It
answered.
was-
We rather play Pokemon answered real well into that.
They just had no way. They had no tank shred for 3 tanks. It's very hard to
Yeah.
play, and even with Prize being so insanely fed, it just was not enough because Kaisa cannot kill those 3.
I'm surprised. Dynamic still put up big damage numbers too.
He
Actually,
did.
most.
He was trying. He was really looking for the win there, but it's just
No,
way
just
too hard of a team for him to play into there.
I think going into game 2 though, I think we're going to see some changes. I don't think. I'm thinking they're probably going to put Brick on tanks.
Yeah.
That's
would
all
have
I've
to
seen him
hope.
play. Like the orange, like the strong tanks. Yeah, maybe Malphite. I'm not sure everything, but I know his orange is pretty good. I think I played against that a couple times.
His Ornn and Shen and Malphite are all definitely
yeah,
good
Shen, yeah.
picks.
I
I
think
would,
we'll see how they change this around.
Honestly, if I was kind of hoping I'd see Brick play Shen that game, it's not bad, and it would have helped a lot with keeping Prize alive.
Yeah.
If Prize had that shield for a lot of those fights, especially when he went in there on those few occasions, it would have helped.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a second here. I'm getting up the next draft set up.
Dream calling you a weirdo. How do you feel about that?
You know, it's Dream.
Just gonna take it?
Can't take anything he says a little too seriously. You
Right.
know,
Just wondering.
he's a goof.
So take it with a grain of salt is what you're saying.
Yeah. Let him have his wins where he can get them, you know?
True. Not getting him in the mid lane, so he's got to get him here.
Yeah, I mean, he almost got solo killed by Dynamic that game. So
That is true. Level 6 almost happened. I would have clipped that.
It was sad to see. We can definitely go back and clip that for him after here.
Yeah.
We have VOD
Ask him,
set up.
I'll ask him his thought process going on with that one.
Yeah, that was a interesting trade happening.
Miss every ability, and then, you know.
And still
Okay.
run at him a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Scare
Happens.
tactics, maybe? Just like asserting dominance? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think they did this game. They really did.
Yeah. Let's see here.
They did
Looks
send
like
drafts.
I
don't
got
know if
the
they're ready for
draft
draft.
here for you. I'm putting it in channel.
So I'm definitely, going into game 2, I want to see some changes from Peacekeepers. How they
Yeah.
answer. But I wanted them to play to their strong suits. I don't think that was strong suit for Brick. I think it was good luck, but just wasn't that, and especially not Exante. Like, I would have loved to see like a Jackson to like a Camille or like a GP if Iris was to play either of the Shrimpy.
Yeah, I would have really liked to see Brick on. I think Shen would have done them very good there, honestly. If Prize was able to live just that little bit longer in those fights while diving, he would have got picks.
Yeah.
There was so many times where he went in and they just lived, just barely. Let's see here. I think we're going to take a short break here, and we'll be right back. And we're back with draft. Looks like they're starting strong with the same bans from both sides so far.
Yeah, I mean, going into game 2, they lose a lot of their staple picks, though. Casante's gone, the Ezreal's gone, Syndra's gone, Tom Kench is gone, and so is the Moon gone. So we'll see how they'll cook up a game 2 draft.
There's a lot of very strong picks gone for them. I wonder what Irez is going to play now that the Casante is gone as well.
I think we might get to see the Renekton come out, maybe.
Yeah,
if we're
maybe.
lucky.
We'll have to see.
Or it's an Ornn pick.
Or, yeah. We'll have to see. Maybe tank v tank top lane. Nothing's changed in the bans here, though, at least. So, we'll have to see. Oh. They're really taking their time on this first one. Jhin. Interesting first pick for him. Jhin seems to be decently strong right now, though.
He's not bad. Could be a Civ 80k or utility. But it's very vulnerable here. I won't be surprised if I see a J4 locked here.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I'm also a little bit worried if Brick does go tank this game. If they're going like a pretty tanky, Tarek. If they go a tanky comp, it's very bad for Jhin as well. It's not normally what you want to see.
Is it? Are we looking at a Nyla Tarek here, perhaps?
They definitely. Oh, Tristana maybe. Okay.
I'm on delay. I'm watching the actual Twitch. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm trolling.
Oh, good. I put it's in the chat for you. If you want to grab it?
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, it's Tarek Tristana. That is definitely a scary comp to go into, though. If Tarek hits that stun, I mean.
Sure. Tristana's also so good. I mean, in the solo 1v1, Tristana's going to own lane.
This is one of Asian's staple picks.
See how he performs on it. I mean, it does give that utility to play save again. The Starch Lantern, so clutch.
Yeah, it is very nice. And also, it is good at canceling the Tristana jump. Or just hooking her out of it when she lands.
Yeah, flaying it.
You can flay her out of it, or you can hook her at the wherever she lands at, too. Xin Zhao from Jerry is one of his very good early game picks here. We'll have to see what they respond with. Poppy,
good answer.
Yeah, it's decent. It's probably going. I imagine. I don't think Lest would be playing that though. They don't like putting Lest on tank junglers.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but like, we'll just cook it up the comp here. What does like Terra jungle Poppy support?
It could be Poppy top as well. That's always an option.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's jungle. Does Brick play Poppy? Like he's busting out some new champs I've never seen him play before.
I mean, he could. Yeah, he could be. It's not. He doesn't play Jax often either.
I've never seen the Jax.
Yeah, we'll have to see here. They banned Viego. They're thinking it's not jungle either. I just remember them saying the 2 times they did put Lest on tanks, they lost. So
I think they need to get rid of the J4.
Oh, Aurora. Dream does not want to see that Aurora from Dynamic. It is a very annoying champ to deal with her current playstyle, I will admit.
That's top lane. I'm expecting. What am I expecting here? J4 maybe?
J4 wouldn't be bad.
I don't know what he plays.
He would need help dealing with Xin.
Vi maybe? Could be Vi.
Vi would
but you need
be
some more
rough
AP
with
damage.
Gwen.
Gwen jungle? That's gotta be Gwen jungle.
It is Gwen jungle. It is 100%. It has to be Poppy. There's no way Dynamic's playing Poppy mid, right?
Dynamic on the Gwen mid lane. Who would have thought?
He has played Poppy, or not Poppy. He has played Gwen jungle before though, so I have to imagine that's where it's going.
Yeah.
I've never seen Brick play Gwen either.
For sure. Given the last pick to Dynamic, I'm wondering what the answer was. They can't really pick any more AD champs.
Mordekaiser
they will threaten that Malphite.
That is a decent pick.
That's a good look in the Poppy for sure. I don't see how Poppy wins that.
I mean, Poppy just.
He's also just really good here. He could take out the Poppy utility. He can also take out the Tarek utility. Like, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, alting Tristana, or if he's able to alt Tristana or Gwen later into the game and be able to at least not die, it'd be very big for the team.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gwen will definitely destroy him if he ever ults him, but A
Yeah.
Vayne mid lane pick. Oh my god.
Yeah,
We're
it's
seeing it.
coming out.
It's been so
That's
long.
kinda
Is this the
surprising.
preemptive pick for the Malphite though? I wonder if they're expecting the Malphite or something?
Galio. They didn't ban Galio.
Galio.
That's why. He's played it into Galio before. It's a very good pick into Galio.
They're expecting the Galio maybe, and they're
Yeah.
threatening this. But then you just lock in Malphite here, no?
I
Or
also
you can
don't.
also lock in like a Malzahar is not bad here. What else is good here?
Only thing
I don't know
I'm
what he's gonna play.
worried about here is how little AP
Yep.
damage they have. Yep,
That's what
Malzahar.
I expected.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude. I'd rather versus a Malphite.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess it's gonna be a insanely boring mid lane. I would imagine. It's gonna be
Vayne's just
nothing.
gonna farm.
Yeah, level
see, I mean,
6.
they'll play off. Malzahar ult, and that's like probably only gank opportunity you're gonna get.
And it looks like it will be Poppy top.
I mean, I remember this infamous Vayne mid. It destroyed it last time I saw Galio. I think Galio was Plutonium 98, if I recall.
Mhm.
Absolutely stood no chance into Dream's mid lane Vayne. So I think it's something to be reckoned with. Really
It
set the
is-
bar. He set the
I've-
bar real high with that first game Vayne mid. So I mean, we'll see. Although maybe it was just a bad game from Plutonium 98. I'm not sure.
No, it's so unplayable for Galio. Before the actual full season had started, when we just got our teams made, my team Arctic Wave scrimmed against Dream's team, and we had put our mid laner Zaps on Galio, and he picked Vayne, and it was completely unplayable. There's just nothing
Yeah.
you can do. Like if you
Dude,
try
it's
to
a good
E
pocket
in,
pick.
what was that?
It's a good pocket pick.
It really is. It's just Galio cannot play into Vayne. If you try to E Vayne, she just hits you away, and there's nothing you can do. She just gets to free hit you the entire game because your only
I'm
form of
taking
engage.
notes.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, if you don't like Galio, there's your pick.
Taking notes.
It was even a game. That game I played against him, I went Nasus top lane, and he went cleanse. So every time I withered him, he'd just cleanse.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like they're just starting to get into game here. We're gonna have to wait for them to pick and the spectator to go through. But honestly, I'm hoping to see another good game top lane from Irez. This should be a good pick for Mord. Poppy does have deceptively high base damages though. She does a ridiculous amount of damage while building tank.
That's true. I mean, going into both teams, I don't know what to expect here.
I mean, really, it comes down to if Gwen or Vayne gets fed, I think, honestly.
Yeah, even still, Tristana's skill is real hard. So does Malzahar, especially that Terra Lake game. Terra Lake game is going to be way more useful than the Thresh.
Yeah, that is true. If they
And they
use
have
Taric
lockdown.
ults well, it'll be very hard for them to deal with. If they Taric ult, then Tristana jump in. It's going to get a
mean,
lot
they're-
of damage off.
If Malzahar ults like anybody on that team, we have enough burst, I feel like.
Yeah, that is
Gwen,
also.
Tristana, we'll see.
Honestly, I am kind of liking PK's team more this game, personally.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, what's their front line, right? Thresh and Zhao. Mordekaiser is going to be ulting somebody, so they're just going to have to fight.
Yeah, and exactly. That's why I'm kind of liking PK. They have a lot of damage and decent front line as
That's
well.
true, but like their only lockdown is either they're banking on a Taric stun or
Poppy
Malzahar ult,
E.
though, which
Poppy
gives
E as
Vayne
well.
free reign and gives Jhin free reign.
I feel like Poppy's gonna have to kind of sit on top of Vayne this game. Just with
It'll be hard,
W.
though,
Yeah, it will be hard, but it's
because they still got Thresh Fillet and everything like that.
yeah.
Like,
If they peel for Vayne, it'll be a little hard for them.
I mean, Quicksilver, I'm expecting to come out because they flash and Vayne all. I mean, flash Malzahar, anybody's gonna be rough.
They are winning top lane early very hard. Top side of the map is gonna be kind of free for. We'd rather play Pokemon.
Really, you don't think Poppy beats more early game with the base damage?
I mean, it definitely could, but I've never seen Brick play this pick,
Yeah.
honestly. And Poppy is like a hard champ to play, honestly. If you want to play her well, it is hard. Her E's are not easy to get off if the enemy is playing around them. And Poppy W in this matchup is pretty useless. It does literally nothing other than giving him move speed to run away, basically.
Yeah.
So I think it really is when Mord gets ult, Poppy can't play the game that well anymore.
So
So.
going in, you're thinking the Peacekeeper wins this
I think
comp alone?
Nah, I don't know if they win it off comp alone. Their comp is slightly better, I think. Just because they do have shutdowns for the Vayne. And Vayne is going to be the biggest issue this game, I would imagine.
They said they need to remake,
Okay.
which yeah,
Oh, is what
we'll
it
be
is.
waiting another.
Yeah,
spectator
another
delay.
5 minutes.
Maybe you could fill the time with ambient like music.
Yeah, here we'll go for now until they get back here. We'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.
Well, the devil is knocking right at your door. So are you restless? Each night you hear the drums roar.
Okay, and we're back here. What was that? Oh, yeah. Looks like they ping to go top. They're going to war that blue side again. They do like doing that, it seems. We'll have to see what happens here. It looks like a clash might happen. They got a lot of people. Oh, 5 point versus this. They're doing the same thing. They saw him go into that bush, though. I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe he did not. This could be bad if Tarek decides to walk up and E him. Yeah. No, I don't think Pokemon knows that they're in there. They do now. Some banter going on between Dynamic and Dream right now. Yeah. I'm surprised Dynamic didn't go exhaust as well, honestly. Want to see how this goes. It looks like he is starting Raptors, so it will be a Q start. I don't think we're going to be getting much action mid lane here unless Dream tweaks out, so I don't think we'll be seeing much of that lane. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's not a good trade for Dream, though. He did lose that trade. Good bounce by Creek. It'd be very scary. Level 2 all in, Tarek, Tristana is not something, yeah, you do not want to find out. Yep, that was a good trade. Brick didn't respect the level 2 hard enough. Let's see here. Lest has a decently faster clear than Solomon right now. Oh, wait, what happened top lane? They swapped HP bars. I wasn't watching. He had to have. Pretty boring bot lane so far, but no point for... We'd rather play Pokemon to risk going into a Tristana Tarek, so... Yeah. You don't want to give the free damage, yeah, as well for Pokemon. I think Dream is getting a little antsy mid lane. No. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I guess Dream is playing off his barrier right now, but Malzahar also gets double pop for starting D-Ring, so he's already very high on HP. Yeah. If Thresh can get a hook here. Oh, close. Oh my. If they just need to leave here. That's a interesting Poppy TP. I will not lie. Yeah. Dream. I think Dream's trying to force something here when he really shouldn't be. He's taking a lot of minion damage. And he has to back. Yeah. Looks like he actually doesn't get the mid wave under fast enough. Dynamic doesn't. So Dream won't miss as much as he could have. Irez is getting the free farm top lane though. Poppy is going to be very behind on gold in XP, especially from this. Now has no TP either. Yeah, we could get a... Oh, gank mid. It looks like it, and it's kill. The Dream. Thank you.
Yours fell apart, sorry.
Okay. That is really bad for Dynamic. He's going to have to waste TP, and he has no flash now. Dream also gets the kill, which is the last person you want to see that going to. Prize going in a little hard here. Yeah. And gets hooked. That's flash. Wait, did I not see a flash there? Oh, Tarek, yeah, okay. Yep. That was looking really good for a second for Peacekeepers. Yeah, but Mordekaiser just has way too much sustain for Brick. Yeah. I mean, this is right where Iris wants to have this lane at. I mean, if this keeps happening, he's double the CS of Brick already. It's really bad. Gwen is getting a CS lead in jungle though, which you don't want to see. Yeah. They are getting Dragon. They're trading it for Grubs. That is very nice, especially for Gwen and Tristana. Yeah. Very good first strike to get. It just gives so many base stats that are good for trading. Yep, Iris is already full HP from his W. Oh, this is looking bad bot lane. Creek is pushing up too far. This is not what you want to see. You do not want Prize getting kills like this. Yeah, especially with not having your support there. It sucks, but you kind of just have to give it there. Even if the wave didn't crash.
No. Bad. No.
Already a 600 gig... 600 gold deficit in the top lane. Sorry, I'm trying to eat. Yeah, 600. Yeah. This is not too bad. Dream does have a slight advantage from that kill he got, thanks to Jerry early on. Lest is power farming though, so he's still even with gold with him. Even though Dream's playing in the Malzahar, he is saying, "I will be damned if this is a boring lane."
Oh, hell no.
Not too much that's probably going to be happening on the map for now, though. No objectives for a while. I can probably bring those timers. Uh-huh. Yeah. Definitely could have got a plating there. Looks like they're just trying to get vision control, though. Make sure they don't die again to a gank. Which is fair. But don't really need Jhin to be doing that. Thresh should be able to do it on his own. Overall, not too bad bot lane. Total of like 300 gold between the 4 champions. Yeah. He's almost 1,000 gold up now. It's really bad. He's just freezing Brick out of the game. That is what you hate to see when playing top lane. No, Dream gets exhausted. Hate to see it. Still, he gets the kill. That really sucks for Lest. That's not what you want to happen. Yeah. It's a bit interesting. I would say you do usually see Ghost if anything. He still ended up losing that trade even through exhaust. Not losing, but going even in the trade through exhaust even though. And he used ult.
Look at someone and know their blood pressure. It's very interesting. Because he knows
And he misses. That's bad. That might be Brick's life. Oh, the slow. Yep. Oh, Prize takes a tower shot. Do you think that kills there? Prize took something else. Is Prize? Oh, Creek ulted bot lane, almost killed Prize. Dream gets ulted. The great hook by Asian. Barely doesn't get him before it goes down. Mordekaiser's coming now as well, though. Gets stunned off Poppy. Gapik goes down here. Yep. Oh. Brick gets a kill. You really want those going to Gwen. Get 3 kills on the Gwen, though. That's massive for PK. Yeah. Yeah, especially after Agent saving his life through the Malzahar ult like that. That is really bad for the side of Pokemon. That is their entire league on. Dream manages to steal the kill. They get 2 grubs still. Dream flashing in. Oh yeah, and runs away. That is not what you want to see. Yeah. That could have been a 3rd kill to Dream there. Asian misses the ult. Or not the ult, the hook. They might be able to kill Tarek here. Tarek goes down. Prize might follow. He hits the ult. He hits the Q. Brick goes down here most likely. You hate to see it for PK. That lead they just got is gone now. The more fighting in the mid lane. I wonder what dynamic was trying to do there. We shouldn't be. Oh, you might be. I think you were.
I
That
was
is
muted
my
on
bad.
stream. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you don't get to talk here. This is not a
Alright, well,
democracy.
this whole time I've been talking to Wall. Unlucky.
And not just you, the game was muted too from that. That is my bad. I didn't know it was 2 different buttons. Dream getting ult in the mid lane, but Malzahar just does not have enough money to be able to look here. Les might be able to secure the kill though. You know Dream is not happy about that one.
Definitely not.
We're fighting top lane. Brick is 2 levels down though. Brick misses the ult again. This
That's
is
a right
probably
eye.
where Brick goes down at.
Sure.
That is bad. That's almost a... That is a 2k gold lead almost top lane now too.
I mean, honestly, I was expecting top lane to be more even, but Brick playing champs I've never seen before, and IRES capitalizing on this. Like, I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
he's just playing a really great top lane games.
He is doing well. He is seeing what... He's just reacting to what Brick's playing and doing what he needs to, honestly.
Found engaging going in, tech all going off. Jim's
They're
so healthy. Mike
Not doing much
trying
with
to
that
go down.
ult.
Going to run down Gapik now. Derek fighting for his
Gapik's
life.
Trying to just see if he can salvage something.
He might.
He might get Creek
Getting
here.
close.
Oh, the barrier and the
barrier.
tower shot.
Oh,
Gapik
dude,
will go
Gapik
down.
and Prize going down one more time.
That is
Honestly,
not
I was
good.
expecting, going into the series, I was expecting them to win. And let's just say they're not doing that
Yeah.
as
that
much
was,
as I thought.
That was really
Asian
bad.
and Creek are showing what they're made of. Because going in, I was assuming
Yeah.
Peacekeepers bot lane was going to roll over. We got to play Pokemon. But you know what? That's not happening.
No, I thought they would do well. I mean, Gwen can still very much salvage this game for them. They are only
It is true.
2,000
Have
gold
a lot
down.
of kills. Gwen will run over the Mordekaiser, the Jhin, the Thresh.
Yeah. The only
Honestly,
real
she
threat.
counters Jhin too. It's like the Vayne.
Yeah, the only real threat is the ADCs, but it's very hard for ADCs to deal with a Gwen. Because if you're able to hit the Gwen, that means she's able to hit you.
Yeah, she might have a little bit harder time in the Vayne though. Vayne can tumble
Yeah.
around. It's kind of hard to hit.
I think that's
Well, I
going to
mean,
be
they have
Les's biggest obstacle here is dealing with Dream. It's going to be very hard to kill a Vayne for Gwen. She has no lockdown for him. She's going to be very reliant on the Poppy, Mouse, and Taric to
Yeah, I mean, it's
keep
a
her in place.
2-level lead gap top. It's over a double farm CS lead top lane too.
Yeah.
Pretty hard
Over
game.
double. It's top lane is pretty over at this point. Poppy's never going to outscale that. Gap,
Yeah.
dynamic
Yeah.
flashes,
It's
and
gonna go
dive.
down.
That's not good. That's a free Rift Herald most likely for the
Bot
side
lane
of
first turret
Pokemon.
too.
Oh yeah, that is fair.
Peacekeepers with the first bot lane turret. Although they might like to trade mid tower with it. I wonder if Gwen will answer.
It looks like feats are gonna come down to the 3 objectives then, which looks like it's probably gonna go to the side of Pokemon. Les is trying to collect that midway, but is just getting poked out. Ira's taking the tower straight in front of Brick Machine.
Rick ulting. Trying to stop Iris from getting that tower, but I think he's gonna get it anyways off this
Yeah.
wave.
He needed to really hold that ult down and get him out of there.
Mid lane fighting?
Oh, they get tower.
Get tower. Second tower.
Looks like
Gavin
Jared's
chunked
gonna
already.
Go down.
Terror
to it.
flash.
And
Terror
ult.
ult.
Les might die here too now from that. He gets knocked up.
Yeah, he has no flash, no ghost, and nothing.
He's healing.
Good chunk. He's doing damage.
They trade.
They trade. I mean, this is a great spot for Vayne right now.
Yeah, and Dynamic goes, that's not
Yeah,
good.
you're gonna run down Prize
Good,
probably.
has to ult
Agent
out.
flashing
Oh,
in.
their barrier
That's
though.
very you. It looks like probably get mid tower, I presume.
Yeah.
Top lane tower gonna go down here. Mid lane tower, I'm assuming is gonna go down. They're actually gonna stop Tristan at base. Gonna walk in
And he
auto.
dies with
That's what I
the
said.
flash.
I don't know what I'm seeing from Peacekeepers bot lane. This is interesting performance. Keyword
Yeah,
on the interesting performance.
You don't want to see that. This Prize definitely knows about the enhanced thresh auto.
Early, right?
He must. I would have
Has
to.
to. But you have to. You
He
made
has
bot lane.
flash
You
up.
have to now.
I don't know, like if he's trying to react to it or what. But
I didn't think Asian stands on business. He really showed him.
yeah, he's told him he's inting and proved it. So we'll have to see. This is not looking good for PK. They might not get a game 3. This gold lead is now gone up to 5K. It's going to be really hard to come back from now. Dream does officially have more gold than less now.
Yeah, Jin also has more gold than Tristana.
Yeah.
Mord has more gold.
The only and
Third
they're
dragon.
basically tied in the jungle, which is not good. The only place they were hard winning is now tied. There's also this is gonna be hard to come back for them, honestly. Dynamic is gonna have a really hard game here. It's also pretty easy for them to cancel the Malzahar ulti, honestly, between all of them. All but Jin is able to stop it. Looks like they're going to push mid lane even harder with the Rift.
They do have 5 grubs.
No objectives are up for a while other than Otacon, but that will not be falling for a while, most likely. They're
Terror going
getting
to go
collapsed
flanking
on.
behind him. Terror going to Gwen. Does Mord have TP? Jin
Oh,
Shally
they're
in.
using the Rift
Herald.
on him.
There's TP Herald. Good knockup from the Herald.
If they can kill less force
Instantly
here,
turning on. Gallery goes down. Poppy ulting out Mord.
Jin
He's
dies.
still not there.
Solomon going
Agent
down.
going to go
too.
down.
That's
Now
what you
we
like to see from PK.
Good flank from them. Really good.
Yeah.
Especially
Honestly, Pokemon was getting a little greedy there, having
know?
2 of their laners not be there, especially their 2 fed ones.
yeah, and Poppy ulting out the Mordekaiser is really big.
Oh,
looks
Les
like-
getting cocky though into the vein. Looks like his bot lane's come to save him though. Dream one-shotting Prize almost.
Oh my god.
And Dynamic's gonna fall to Mordekaiser.
Little 1v3 from Dream.
Yeah, you hate to see it. PK
Out
just got a
80
lead
carry,
and now
80
they're
carry.
going back down again. Dream did a ridiculous amount of damage to Prize there.
Also got the exhaust out as well. No exhaust for this
Yeah.
Otacon fight. They look for it.
Honestly, this exhaust does not seem to be getting much value this game.
But I mean, Dynamic, Prize, and Brick all have flash up in these next fights.
Yeah, that is true.
Jin and Vayne, no flash. Neither is Thresh.
Zin's
Word
out,
might
we'll
be
have
called
it
here.
soon. Les might...
I mean, Gwen,
Is
no ult.
Iris
He could
able to
potentially win
1v1
this.
Gwen?
Oh, Gwen ult came back up.
Yeah.
Be close.
That
That's
is
what I
not good.
expected.
You don't want to see that.
When Tarek ult down, Gwen ult is down. So I don't think they can still even get Otacon if they wanted
Can he
to.
thread it here? Can he hit? Nope. Brick
Poppy's
Machine
still
also
top
look like
side.
he's gonna get top tower.
I mean, Gwen is out of this fight right now.
I mean, they're
What they
fighting
wanna do
over
is get
this.
Vision, they want to get vision control and secure it now. Gapping might be going. I think he's okay though.
Creek is going in.
Taking
Yep, there we
decent
go.
damage.
Get the lantern out. There's no objectives up for another 2 minutes. still,
Poppy
though,
TPing
on
in.
Otacon.
Look
Oh,
at
they're
the
doing
forces.
Otacon.
Stop 'em.
They're forcing
Ward
it.
doesn't have TP. This could be really bad for them.
Yeah.
They need to
It's
get
not
off
good.
it.
They're giving him a free Otacon basically right now.
They're in a bad choke for Poppy too.
Oh,
It's
they're
not a good
resetting
choke
it. They
for
get the
them.
reset. At least.
Yeah,
Ward
Mord
gets
will
time
be
to
there in
walk
time.
down. It takes way too long to kill this. Yep, they're
Not
just
bad.
backing
Getting
off.
the Poppy TP out. That's good.
Yeah.
For we rather
Thankfully,
play
none of
Bloodborne
them
for-
died there, so I hope I
Poppy's
don't
back.
see Irez ult the Gwen again, honestly. I won't lie. It's just the Gwen's way too fed for Mordekaiser to be able to ever ult her anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he was stuck in a predicament. I don't know if he was in range to ult to Tarek, and it was probably his best chance of surviving. It was close. When ult unfortunately came back up, so they able to kill him.
Yeah. I think next time he just needs to try to look for someone else, because even if he does get the ult off on Gwen, he will die anyways, so he has to look elsewhere.
Yeah. Sure.
It's just a waste of an ult at that point, so. He didn't even make it out of his own ult, so it's not like he can wait for a team. Are they? Looks like they're going down to Otacon again. They might try. Ira's backing. I think they're rotating for it, maybe. Looking for a pick on to Gwen here.
It's all worded up though. I mean, look at that bot side vision from Peacekeepers. They have to clear it.
Yeah,
Really, like,
there's not a single part of their jungle or even river almost that they aren't gonna see. We need Jerry to ult here.
Lunacan might be caught out here. Jumping might go down. Flashes out.
Flash
Creep
out.
with the
Gwen
snipe.
misses.
That's Chris
Gwen does
Kyle
not
himself.
hit it. Yep. Gwen did not manage to get that blind ult onto Jerry, onto Solomon, so no
Buys is-
trade.
Looks like they might be trying to trade mid lane towers, what I'm guessing here.
Yeah.
They will trade top, and they're going to be trading mid. They're going to
Trade-
respond to it though.
Trading a
So
tier
they'll be
1 for a
losing
tier
one
2
mid
isn't.
tower. Maybe. Creek is there. Agent is tanking up to sustain this. Flash is out. Bane is there. Solomon Khan is there.
Hook goes wide.
Mort still has TP. They saved the mid tower. Honestly, it was a good rotation. They didn't overextend for the objectives.
And they get
We're
the tower
able to
top
stop the
lane.
mid tower. They get the top tower. Mort still has TP. They're probably going to rotate down into the dragon now and get that. Maybe even transition out to the Otacon.
Good
is what I'm
tapping by
assuming.
Mort as well, going around the enemies. Free dragon. This is really bad for PK.
Into art.
And they're just giving it. It's not what you want to see. That's the whole point.
Looking to not opt into the Otacon. Playing it safe. Resetting.
We have found over the course of this league so far, going for a baseless Otacon is pretty throw. A lot of teams have lost the game by doing that. Gwen is getting a little fed though, not what you want to see. It's gonna be very hard for them to deal with her at this point, I would imagine. She's almost has death cap actually. Very close to death cap. 300, what is that, 300 gold away? Is it 12 or 14? Once you buy
1200.
it. What was that?
1200 once you buy both the rods.
Yeah, only 300 gold away and you'll have death cap as well.
Yeah, Baron spawning too.
Looks like they might end up trading 1 for 1 honestly. We'll have to see what happens. Still only a 4k gold lead. Pokemon have not increased their lead at all.
Yeah,
for
I
a
mean, it's
long
mostly from
time.
the top side.
Yeah, it is almost entirely from the top side.
Mid lane's gold so even. I mean, not mid, bot lane.
Yeah, very, very even. Which I'm surprised to see, honestly. I expected the Taric Tristana to do a lot better here.
What do you
See,
have the
looks
vision
like they're
bot
trying to
side?
get, yeah, they're losing vision. PK's losing a lot of vision in the bot side of the map right now.
You know, this Ninja is squishier than I imagined. What is his build?
Let's see here. He has
Full
Collector.
damage. Okay.
Yeah. He did
Look
get
at
the
that
Hex
aggro setup.
Shrinker,
I was
but
wondering, like, this guy feels really squishy for a level 14 Jinzhao.
Hex Shrinker isn't always the best in the Gwen, because if she hits the Qs right, it's doing true damage. She can kill you through it.
Mazhar is also 3 items. Gwen is 3 items as well.
I think
Yapik caught out once again.
that is really bad for the side of PK. That might just be an Otacon.
That might have been game, like
Yeah.
game losing death right there. They're just
really
gonna
bad.
succeed it. Wonder if they will transition. Like, they're gonna look for the mid tower. I mean, look probably for top lane camps, etc. Because they're gonna be able to rotate
Yeah.
mid lane fast enough, I think.
Yeah, Dream gets the
Yeah.
Lantern across the river. They're
Yeah.
gonna be able to get. They have no wave mid. Mordekaiser, they're
okay.
rotating maybe, but they might go straight to Baron here. It looks like if they can get a pick. Irez, if he can get the ult on Gwen, I could imagine he takes it. Gwen uses Blast Cone out. She gets out. They're going for the Baron. They made the call. Have to see how they respond here.
Yeah, I mean, they had the revives. Good threat.
Fresh Hook is down
Wait, look-
right now.
But Otacon, you just want to look to turn.
Yeah, it gets stolen by Les. He does not get
Oh.
the Taric ult though.
Oh.
Dynamic gets one shot.
It did enough to keep them in the game with the Baron still. Les might go down here.
Yeah.
Running down
They
Yapik
lose
again.
two though.
Yapik falls down once again.
Les stealing that could have just saved
It's
their game.
huge. It's huge. It stalls them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're still going to push mid here and look for this mid tower.
It's gonna
They
be
do
hard
have the
for them.
revive still.
They need to clear this wave. I guess Dream does have a decent amount of damage at this point. He is pretty fed.
They have to get this mid tower here.
Yeah.
If I was them right now, I just engage with the
Rick
revive.
is so lucky that none of the CCs. If any of these CCs have hit, he would have died somehow. Looks like they might back off now. The rest of their team is coming up. Oh, they might look for a pick on left. Nope, they're letting it be. It is time to set up for the chem. This is Soul for the side of Pokemon. It'd be very bad if they get
Yep.
Soul here.
Another big fight about to come down.
Yep. They gotta
Less
force.
no exhaust.
Creek might get picked by. Nope. Les lets him go. He doesn't
They have
go
all
involved.
flashes on Peacekeepers, so.
The only one who doesn't is Mord. On the other side, they do have no Jin ult as well, but they don't have Taric ult either. Taric ult will not be up for this fight if they go in anytime soon. That is a massive ult to not have. Les gets hooked, gets pulled over wall, loses half his HP. That is not what you want to see.
I don't know if Derek has enough to heal him up.
No. Looks like he's trying to back. Taric trying to go in there.
They're
Like,
all going
they're
off.
forcing hard. That's Gwen ult down. It
Good
looks like.
Poppy ult,
Yeah.
but they
Poppy and Gwen ult down for only Jin and Thresh ult. They still have Vayne, Zin, and Mort
Yeah.
ult to go off of. Gapik dying before his ult can even
Gapik-
go off. Gets three and
Yapik
is the other.
dying instantly again. Let's push
Mort
going in.
ulting Malzahar.
Well,
Malzahar's
Malzahar's gonna go down
probably gonna
here.
die here, yep.
Rick.
That is really bad for PK.
Yeah, I mean, Gwen had ult there, that fight might have been different.
Yeah, they were all lined up, but Gwen used it to on that first fight, but Poppy ulted him out. It was just bad synergy.
That, I mean, like a lot of these fights where they happen, their support is getting called out almost every time.
Yeah, Gapik is
Overextend, Gapik, more like Never mind.
Yeah, Gapik is dying a little early in these fights. I think he's underestimating just how much damage Dream's team can do.
Yeah.
Vayne had, I mean, 3 of them have 12k gold at this point. It's very hard to walk into them without dying.
Crack their resolve.
And Les is getting his whole topside jungle taxed.
This is a small grub for him.
Yeah.
And his
I
bot
mean,
side.
Yeah, and his bot side, he doesn't get any big buffs. They are now over 5k gold down on PK. This game is going to be very hard for him to come back. Poppy just does not have much of a place in this comp anymore. There's not much she can do here.
No, and that gold lead is insane.
Yeah. 4k gold up in the top lane. There's not much Poppy can do anymore. And he has no MR at this point for Mordekaiser either. One Mordekaiser Q is going to do like at least a quarter, if not a third, of Poppy's HP if isolated.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know how PK is planning on coming back from this game. I mean, Dreen is just running at him right now.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
one shot.
Yeah, and it looks like Dream bought QSS now. Dynamic
Malzahar.
can no longer do Malzahar
Lord, yeah.
things. Yeah.
They also Chemtex level reduces the. I'm pretty sure they get more tenacity, don't they?
No, it's damage reduction and damage amp when below 50%. I think.
Yeah, but
Or does
doesn't, like,
that's
the soul. I'm pretty sure the
actual
base
dragon.
dragons give. I think
Yeah.
the base dragons give tenacity.
Do they? No, they give healing. Or is it-
Healing. I don't know. I'm trolling. Maybe I'm trolling.
I honestly don't know. I don't know how to check in this mode either. Honestly. I don't think I can. That I know of. Yeah, I don't think they give tenacity, honestly. That'd be kind of broken, no?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know, man.
Yeah, oh well. Someone can correct us. Brick Machine getting picked top lane. Ira's gonna lose a lot of HP for it though. Same with Solomon. Fize is walking in way too far right now. Dies before the Terror Cult can go down. Graphic flashing in, but he's the only one with ult.
Less is there though. You're gonna kill Jin Zhao here.
Irez ults Gapic.
Never mind. He outlives. No, he dies. Okay.
Yep.
That never
that
dies
is
well. Falls
GG.
down. That is game for sure. Honestly, it was kind of hard to answer. I think comp going good. I think the Poppy was just not it.
Yeah, I don't think.
And I
Poppy
think-
was it either.
Peacekeepers bot lane just, well, bot like they just kept getting called.
Yeah.
For, like every major fight, not what you want to see.
Picking Tarek Trisana like that, you kind of need the lane to win better than it did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good clean games from Real Play Pokemon 2-0. They will be going forward in this winners bracket, the higher
Yep.
seed bracket.
And we will get
And,
to see who they get to go against
Peacekeepers
next
play.
week here. Yeah. I think the other team that lost yesterday does get to pick. They are the higher seed.
Yeah,
PK
higher
is
seed,
4.
of course.
But we will have to see where it goes from here. We'll just have to. We'll let you know when that comes out.
Yeah,
That was
well, I
a
think
really
that-
good match to watch. That first game was very close. Second one, they were trying to get it going back there for a second, but
They tried.
it just
Tried.
kind of fell out of hand there for a while. So
I think that's a way to put it.
that was a good series, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Are we looking to do interviews?
Do we want to do some interviews? We could go and
Could
ask
ask.
the captains if we want.
I'd like
here.
to see
If
some
you want
feedback
to.
from both parties.
Yeah.
You can ask them.
Let's see here. I can ask the team captains.
Yeah, actually, team captains. See if they want some of the other players in.
Hello?
Hello?
Got
Hello.
dragged up here.
You got well.
Oh, you got dragged.
Welcome to being interviewed out of
Yeah,
your
hey,
out of
man.
your remission.
I mean, you were playing
All right,
very
you
well.
played amazing. You
Yeah.
played top lane amazing for both games. I'm surprised considering your history, to say the least. What changed, you think? I'll be that question.
I knew Vacation was watching. I had to put on a show.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I was locked in. I have to go to work tomorrow. I wanted to get it over with pretty quick.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair.
I mean, you performed very well both of those games.
It's the first lanes that I've won. Would you say, Joe, since 2008?
Which was in office.
So it was pretty good. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was sweating the entire game. Like I was stressing.
I look at that. Dude, looked like you had like a 5-minute freeze top lane on Mordekaiser. It was like a 50 CS. It was like 80 to 30 at one point or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you
In the
did end
Kasante
up
game, you played
freezing on
really
him.
well too.
It's kind of hard for Poppy to deal with that, especially if he doesn't get
Yeah.
jungler to come up and help. So.
Yeah.
You're over 4K gold lead at some point.
Oh, was I?
Yeah, you were towards the end of that
strong.
game. You were 12K when Poppy was 8.
How was like going to these games? How was your team feeling? Were you guys feeling confident in winning these games today?
I think our team was pretty locked in general.
Yeah.
I think that we wanted to send Jerry off with a bang. So.
Oh, is he? Am I asking where is he going?
He has a trip planned for this next month.
Yeah, he's going on
so
vacation, I think.
Okay, so he's not gonna be here for you guys' next game.
Yeah.
He's
he
gone for the
probably
rest
won't
of the
be here
season.
through the rest of the season.
Got you. Oh, got you. Okay, well, that was a good final showing from him. He played amazing. I'm glad you guys got to win before. I mean, if he's not coming back for these next games.
Yeah, I mean the games were exceptionally fun. I mean, it was. I feel like it was just like well played. It was like decent League of Legends. It wasn't like week one for our team. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys definitely performed today. Yeah. You guys saw what you needed to do and did it.
Well, you guys capitalized on your leads really well. You guys just played well in general. It's good showing for you guys. It really shows why you guys won your, I think, stronger teams.
Yeah. I mean, you got that #1 seed for a reason, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah. I see we got Dynamic here too, so if he wants to answer some questions at least, we can get some of the other side view as well.
I am willing to answer any questions, yes, sir.
How are you feeling going into the games today? What was your plan?
Yeah,
here?
I mean, I think what it came down to, we donated too many resources to handle Dream. Dream really didn't become big as a problem as we thought he was going to. He wasn't one-shotting everybody, and that was our game plan going in. And I think we kind of learned that is from what the gameplay that they exhibited, what it told me is that they understood that's exactly what we were going to do, and they were practicing carry on everybody else. They were saying, Iris, can you carry? Solomon, can you carry? Creek, can you carry? And they kind of came together and collectively brought their whole team across the finish line. Whereas our strategy was thinking it was dream, and I think that's kind of what we learned.
Mm-hmm. They saw flaw in how their gameplay had been going, and we have to do something before someone else capitalizes on it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I still think I'm happy with our bans. I mean, we knew Solomon was going to go on Zin, and frankly, I was dumbfounded by some of the hooks he hit on Amumu on me, which griefed our game, and I'll take responsibility for that. But yeah, we knew that was going to happen. We tried to roll bot lane, didn't get too much success down there. I got picked too many times in the mid lane. I knew Solomon was going to camp me, and I still died to it. So there's definitely a few things we learned. Yeah, I will say the one thing I will point out with their team is phenomenal vision. We had to face check everything.
Yeah. They were constantly fighting for that.
Yeah. It was beyond impressive, and kudos to their entire team for doing it. And we just, I at a certain point in game 2 bought a sweeper because I'm like, every single time one of our sweepers goes live, there's like 4 wards we can clear. So
Yeah, I mean, I saw some of those games. You guys would have full control. You have the entire bot jungle lit up, and then like not even a minute later, it'd be all gone.
correct. Yep. I mean, they were just on top of that, and I mean, I knew Asian was fantastic at his job. I just didn't think the whole entire team would accompany him on the vision missions, and they did, and that's kind of why we
It's
forced
kind
a
of what
face
you
check.
need. Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean it was phenomenal. If you can get vision and force us to face check, you always pick one of our teammates. Like just because we kind of like forced Gapic to face check everything, and he
Yeah.
just got blown up every time, and we just didn't have a choice. So
I mean, you
yeah.
guys, those were some pretty good games, especially that first game. You just was constant back and forth. There's times where you get a lead and then they would take it right back, and then you come back and take it again. It was very
I
close.
stand by the fact that they were putting a wall of meat in front of Dream game on. There
That
was
mean,
too much
That was
meat
the plan.
for us to get through. I have double burn. I have 4,000 damage on both my burn items, and I could not front to back through you guys.
You
I
cannot
had
kill
10.
through that many.
Yeah, it
It's
was
a Tom
unbelievable. No matter
Kench, a Mumu, and what Casante. It's way too
Cassante.
much, and you guys did
Yep.
not have the facilities to deal with that.
Yep. I also think I should have just blind picked something safe and given counter pick to top lane. I was unaware of that they had put Iris on a carry roll.
Yeah.
We should have given counter pick to Brick.
That was a bit of a rough one. Casante can be very good into Jax when played properly, and he did play
I mean,
properly.
As an admin, I'm just gonna ban Iris for playing Cassante. So that's just that's what's
Fair
gonna
enough.
happen. Yeah.
There's one champion that counters it though. Singed.
Why?
You beat me the
Because he
second
just run
time on
away?
Well, the scrims don't matter. The games are the ones that matter.
Fair
And I got
enough, I
shit
guess.
on by making singed.
I mean, when I'm given a triple kill like in the first 6 minutes, yeah.
It's just
I
top
mean-
gap. I mean, I can't. I mean,
It's all good. But yeah, I mean, those are some pretty good games. Second game got a little bit out of hand towards the end there. Last Force just couldn't really engage well and deal with that team. I feel like.
Yeah, we got him to a really stable spot.
He was
But
very
I mean, like
agile.
it was, yeah, but it was just face checking. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, yeah, that's literally what I mean. He was in a great spot. We did exactly what we wanted to do by like shoveling money down his throat. But it just didn't matter because I mean, we just weren't coordinated vision wise. I'm not like blaming. I'm not gonna blame Gapic. I'm not gonna blame Prize. I'm not gonna blame Brick. Anybody. Because I think Gapic even had more vision score than Ting at a certain point. So.
I mean, half the time Gapic would ult before the fight even started, then walk in and still die, while the ult was going off. So he died within like a second, literally a second.
Yeah, it's both games. Gapic has more vision score than I'm Asian LOL, and just
I mean, when you have
just
a whole
phenomenal.
team working for it, one person can't really make up for that, right?
Nope, you're right. And I pulled down 30s on vision score. I was trying to help him the best I could, and it did not make a difference.
It can be hard sometimes, yeah. Well, especially because they did have a lead for part of it, and when you're behind in goal, it makes it hard to fight for that vision as well.
Yep. I think you're right.
So, but yeah, there's some really good series. Last question here? Just who are you hoping to go against next week?
I mean, on a personal level, I would love to beat up the Arctic Wave, but I've not sat down and discussed it with my team. I could say, yeah, it'd be fun to play Arctic Wave. It'd also just be fun to abuse EG's horrible scheduling. So
their
I
mid
have no
laner
idea.
sucks. EG's
I
mid
mean-
laner sucks.
EG's mid laner was a really easy stomp for us. I thought we were going to put him at the same tier as Dream to me, but honestly, he kind of just got rolled. I honestly, I could lock in Zed, even though he's like number 2 in the world for Zed, and I would roll him. He's just not up to snuff anymore, so we might look at EG.
He's washed.
Yep, agreed.
Bro.
Joey's just
He
taking
he
it.
is. No, I think a recommendation I might have to message to Mikey is he might have to come up with a new award for next season, Pig of the Week, and just give it to Joe every week, just so that way he knows where he's at. He's just the pig every week.
Mikey is in chat. He's probably taking notes.
Try not to. It just happens.
It can't be helped. You know, kills, you just want them, right?
I mean, with all this banter coming toward me, I'll let it sit for a little while. I'll let it stir.
Can you prove them wrong next week? Right?
Yeah,
We'll be
Yeah.
watching.
I'll be there. For one
I mean,
performance,
very
at
well.
least.
You could be going against Dynamic next week again, so you get your rematch.
That's right.
It's fine. I'm playing
That's
him out
right.
mid this time.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
now
locking
what,
it.
Dynamic?
It's Galileo Malfight. Yeah, we'll do it. It'll be an interesting. It'll be Splatfest. If you want to fight, unironically, if you locked it in, I 100% would lock in something and duel with you the whole game.
How
If
about
you
The
weren't-
wet noodle
weren't
fight,
hit-
just constantly slapping each other.
Alright,
Yeah,
alright,
yep. Yeah, I'll walk forward
Um,
and get some grasp.
I think though for both teams, some strengths, some weaknesses. I think each team will work on it, and obviously you guys are not out. You guys will be going down to the bracket, and you still win this whole thing. You know what I mean? So it's
could
not
see a
out for you
rematch
guys.
in the last-
Yeah, we could definitely see a rematch. You guys, I think, are one of the stronger teams going in. So I mean, I think the odds of us seeing a rematch is probably really high. But if not, I mean, it was a good showing. You guys tried. That's all that matters.
Yep.
All right, yep,
we'll have
yep. We
to
learned
see
some
how it
stuff, and we're
goes.
gonna improve, and that's kind of what we did at the start of the season. We improved, and we
Yeah.
kind of went on a roll from there. So I hope that we can do the same thing now.
For sure. I mean, I think your biggest improvement area is I think Yapik needs to not get caught so much. Other than that, I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I've got some stuff written down, so I'm not gonna say anything on stream, but we're gonna, because I've already sold out our strategy on stream
Yeah,
once,
now see
so
what happened.
I'm
Dynamic?
gonna
Told
keep to
everyone.
myself about our strategy. I see Lest in chat. I'm gonna keep to our strategy in favor of Lest and the rest of the team, and we learned some stuff, and we're gonna improve.
Okay, I mean, good to hear. I can't wait to see what you guys do next week. Potentially against me. We'll have to find
Right.
out once the other team decides who they want to play against. Well,
Yep,
I
but
think
it was
that's
a
it
GG.
for us.
Yeah, good games.
We'll
Good games.
head out. It's good game.
Fun to cast.